What episode is this again?
58.
58. Welcome to episode 58 of the Midwest Sadbois podcast. My name is Jason.
I'm Jim, and we're a sick boy today. It's the Midwest Sick Boys coming at you live from my bed. Not really. I wish I was in bed sleeping right now.
He's hallucinating that he's in his bed right now.
I can only dream to be in my bed.
It might get a little interesting. Jim thinks he's in his bed.
Yeah, Jim might start saying weird stuff. I don't know.
What's the difference from every
right.
week?
All I do is say is weird stuff.
Yeah.
Let's get this hydration check out of the way.
I love when we do this early.
Right off the rip. W.GG. Drink more water, feel better, make your water taste better with Dubby. Use code SADBOYS, that's BOIS, at checkout for 10% off your order. Drink water. It is hot AF this summer. It is still Sad Boy summer, so make sure you stay hydrated. Them heat indexes be hitting them triple digits.
Yeah. Drink more water.
It is hot outside. Drink water, feel better.
Drink more water, be more better.
You know what? I think what it was is when I was home in Ohio, I wasn't drinking enough water. I wasn't drinking my Dubby, and then I got sick. Or maybe it was Ohio. I don't know.
I'm pretty sure it's just Ohio. Like you cross that state border and you're like instant. You're like, it's like whenever, like
my throat is scratchy. I taste it in the air.
I taste it.
It's all this industrial waste in the sky
and the smog. I feel like I'm in the Rust Belt now. I feel like something's not right.
It smells like corn and depression.
Yeah. So how was your trip? Didn't you go dirt bike riding?
Yeah.
You embraced your inner dirt bike Jim?
I did. We went. So I went home for Father's Day weekend / my stepbrother, his graduation party. Shout out to B Money. Congrats, homie. Hope you like that record player. Let me know how you like it. We went home for the weekend and Father's Day, and it was good. Yeah, I got to ride with my dad and my brothers and a bunch of his friends and my stepbrothers there. We had a couple of bike malfunctions, but all in all, it was a good day. I mean, it's not a day out riding if you don't have a bike malfunction, right?
Yeah. 2
flat tires, and then Pops dumped the bike in the river. So we had to get the bike out of the river, and then me and one of my brothers had to go on a recon mission to get a tow strap so we could pull start one of the other bikes. It was a whole thing, But again, it's not a day with the Altiers if there ain't a bunch of hoopla. So, dude, my trip home. I have some things to complain about my trip home, but my trip home was good. Everybody is happy and healthy, minus my sickness, and it was just a good time. What about you? You also went home the same time I went home.
I did. It was good. We were probably very, very close to each other too.
Yes, we're literally in the same
city. Yeah. No, it was good though. This was Reed's first, as a 6-year-old, his first long car drive. Last time he was 3 or something like that. Right. So he still slept
sleeping
a lot of time.
Yeah.
So he did so good. A few side of the road pee breaks for him.
Right.
I had to make sure I clarified. For him.
You're there. You might as well.
Yeah.
I mean.
And then we got sheets for lunch. Filled up on gas, and we made really good time on the drive. So I couldn't complain there. We saw my parents, saw some family, my brothers, a few of his kids, my sister's kids. So Reed had a really good time.
Hanging out with all the cousins.
Yeah, hanging out with the cousins. Saw Mike. Shout out to Mike. And then we got bit by a dog.
I was just about to ask.
Yep, we got bit by a dog.
So not just you.
Not just me. Reed also got bit by a dog.
Dang.
Yeah. It was a time. It was a time. Didn't think there would be an urgent care visit on Father's Day. But we were the first in lines, and we were in and out in 25 minutes.
A little bit of super glue, a lollipop, and you're all good?
Dude, we were...
What about Reed?
Yeah. Yeah, I said, I got bit on the ass.
Did you really?
Yeah, classic dog bite. I got bit right in the butt.
I mean, in all honesty, it's probably the only thing the dog could reach on you.
Yeah,
it has to jump 6
thankfully he was in
feet
the back
air.
and not the front,
Yeah.
So, it bit me in the ass, and I'm just kind of uncomfortable from it. I'm like, dang. And then I go to the urgent care. They're like, we need to inspect it. I'm like, I'm sure it's fine. They're like, no.
Take your pants off.
Pull your pants down. Reed, turn around. So they're like, just. You
don't want him to see that his is bigger than yours, huh?
No, it's just one of those things,
Yeah, right.
Yeah. But then they're like, yeah, just take this antibiotic, you'll be fine. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
And that was it.
Yeah.
So,
dude, Father's Day ER trips, easy peasy.
I mean, one to remember.
Yeah.
In the books. So yeah, it was fine. But then our trip home, same thing, nice and easy. We stopped and he wanted to get McDonald's. So we got McDonald's.
Tune in next year, episode, I don't know, 130 some, when Jason takes him on another road trip, and he was like, he was absolutely terrible.
This kid was trash. No.
He just kept screaming and throwing things out the window.
No, it's something like when it's just me and him and we're just straight relaxing, right? Like we're just driving, we got road snacks. Like
best snacks.
Like there's literally nothing to do but drive. We're not in a hurry.
Yeah.
Like there was no reason for anybody to be anything other than content. And
right.
And he was great. So like we had such a good time. So,
what I'm hearing is TK is the problem.
Terrible navigator. Terrible co-pilot.
Who's calling you right now? Is that Jimmy John's?
No, it's Johnny Awesome calling me.
Oh, that's your other boss.
Yeah, can't take sorry, Johnny, can't take the call right now.
Make sure you clip him in this and be like,
right.
buddy, you see I'm live right now.
Yeah,
Can't.
yeah, buddy. Oh, he's sending me stuff. He's sending me videos. Yeah, but it was great. No complaints, honestly. It was fine. It was a lot of fun. There was a lot of cake involved, a lot of cupcakes.
Oh, jealous.
So, okay, real quick story. So, you know me, whenever I eat cupcakes, right? What do I do?
Well, I think it's the same thing I do. You peel the bottom off, squish it on the top so you get icing all over you.
I've done that. No, I do.
That's how I do it.
I one-shot it.
Well, I also don't have a mouth as big as yours.
Yeah, so I one-shot, right?
Right.
So I'm there. I'm sitting with my two brothers, and then I one-shot a cupcake. And we're laughing about it. And my parents were like, this is all your fault, David. Because when we were younger, David put like a whole pork chop in his mouth. And they're like, David. And he's like, it fit.
A whole ass pork chop?
Yeah,
Jesus Christ.
And he's like, it fit. So
the logic is impeccable.
You can't touch it. So I used to do the same thing.
Right.
So then David got up and got a cupcake and went, whoop, one shot it. And then my brother John sitting there, he goes up and gets one. And we're like, do it. He's like, no. I'm like, do it. One of us. And he's like, nope, not doing it. And I'm like, peer pressure. He's like, well, I cave under peer pressure. So, one shot.
Not the peer pressure.
Yeah.
Not the one of us. Not the do it. Peer pressure. Are you going to just say peer pressure?
Just three guys in their mid 30s, 40s, just one shot in cupcakes.
Hey, sounds like a good time. I mean, there's people that on the internet that would pay for other things to happen to those cupcakes. So, you guys did probably like the most cleanliness thing you could with those things.
Yeah, definitely.
So, speaking of long road trips, I got a little bit of a complaint about toll booths. See, dude, that's all I had to say.
Started.
That's all I had to say. Like, I'm sorry, but it is 2024. Like, we have AI now. Like, we've got robots that'll do pretty much anything. You mean to tell me we can't figure out this whole take a picture of my license plate and like send me a bill later thing? Shout out to PA.
In North Carolina.
Oh, you know what? North Carolina does have license plate photo turnpikes.
Yeah.
Probably one of the few things North Carolina gets right. But shout out to PA. Fuck you, Ohio. Fuck you, West Virginia. And fuck you, Virginia. Unfucking real, dude. I understand if we've got a couple of lanes for Easy Pass and then we've got a couple lanes with the toll attendant, right? And if the toll attendant is there, you can give them a bill and they will make change for you. These unmanned toll booths that are just straight up exact change required, and then they make it something ridiculous like 75 cents. Motherfucker, I don't have change.
Where are you hitting tolls going back? I only had tolls in West Virginia.
Yeah, somewhere around there. So like the first one we hit, it was $4.25, and I luckily had a $5 bill, and thankfully, the parking attendant lady was like, here's $0.75, right? Because the next one's gonna be 75 cents. So we go, toss it in the little bucket, and we zoom off, right? On the way home, completely forget about the 75-cent toll.
I want to know which way you're going because I get 3 tolls that are all $4.25.
Yeah, we also get those too, but I don't know. I'd have to look it up on the GPS. We go like up, I want to say 79 maybe?
Oh,
Question mark?
77?
I don't.
And then, I don't know.
I just punch it in my GPS and I follow the directions.
It's 77 all the way up to Canton and then 76 towards.
Oh, we go towards Pittsburgh. because Megan's parents live in Boardman, so we just go.
Oh, see,
right
that's why.
there.
That's probably why you
we
hit
go.
the
We go a
Ohio
little. We go a
Turnpike.
little east, and then make a little
Yeah.
chicane to the west.
Just a little chicane.
Yeah, you know, a little.
Still love that word.
Yeah, dude. So then we also get those 450, whatever they are, when they start taking the pictures in PA. So like again, shout out to PA, shout out to North Carolina. But yeah, dude, the tolls in Virginia and West Virginia, I'm sorry, it's 2024. We got to get this shit together. Like, we shouldn't be having to pass coins when I have to slow down from 70 miles an hour. Like, this is ridiculous.
And they don't take credit cards in West Virginia.
Yeah, dude, you ever have to fill out one of the little notepads?
No.
My buddy, you know Nate. Nate was like, "Yeah, dude, I'm that guy." He's like, "I don't carry coins. Fuck it. If you're gonna make me stop and fill out this form, everybody's waiting behind me. I don't give a shit. You want this to flow smoothly? Just take a picture of my license plate. Send me a bill. Like, it's not hard. You have my driver's license attached to the VIN of my vehicle when I register my plates every year. You have my social security number attached to my driver's license. Like, you have all my info. Take a picture, run it through your goddamn database, use some fucking AI algorithmic learning to like match up license plates with VIN number. Like, this shit is not hard. It's not
honestly
hard.
If North Carolina can do it, anybody can do it.
Send me a bill. Like this, it's just ridiculous. We shouldn't have to stop and exchange coins in this day and age. I get it. In previous decades, centuries, I understand when you had to stop and exchange and ask for directions, but like, we don't have to do that anymore.
And it's like there's always a cop or somebody waiting before one of those toll booths to try and get somebody. So then you have people slamming on brakes, and there's always, every single time, there is an accident on one of those.
Either whether it's on or right after.
Yeah, it's like right before or right after, and it's like, luckily, so far, knock on wood.
Yeah, right.
It's been the opposite of which way I'm going.
Ah, nice.
So I haven't had to like wait in those, but like, let's stop all the accidents. Let's stop all the bullshit. Just take a picture of the license plate, install little things that go above the highway, take a picture of it, and just send me an email.
Yeah.
And dude, I will hop on there and I will pay it.
It's seriously, like, I'll pay it. I don't give a shit. If you're actually going to use the money to maintain the roads, because I'm going to be honest, the turnpikes are relatively nice, which I think is the whole point of a turnpike is you pay for the maintenance of the road. The turnpikes are great. Obviously, there's always construction. It's summertime. I get that. Whatever. But, like, it's orange barrel season. I get it. So, but, like, for real, the turnpikes are great. But it's 2024, man. I'm at a loss for words because it's just so frustrating that we have to stop and exchange currency. Just fucking take the picture. I'll pay you with my debit card, or even just send me a bill and I'll write you a check. God forbid someone have to write a check, but like, why are we exchanging currency on the road and I have to stop? Like, it's just ridiculous. You're messing up my flow here. You're fucking up my average MPG here. I'm trying to maintain speeds, cruise controls, left lanes. Idiots not knowing that the left lane is for passing and right lane is for cruising.
And savings.
I got check-ins. I got savings. It's a whole 9 yards, dude. That was one of my biggest just irks when we were on our way to and fro Ohio.
And you know what's going to be great is for me when I'm going to Indiana next week. 4th of July.
Ooh.
There's going to be cops every 500 feet trying to get that paycheck.
You gotta get that holiday quota.
So to be like, all right, what's the speed limit? 70, 71, cruise control.
Yeah, right. What are you gonna write me a ticket for 1 mile and over?
Yeah.
Really?
So I'm not looking forward to the amount of cops that are going to be out there. I know it's going to happen. But speaking of the trip back to Ohio, the tunnels under the mountains.
Yeah. What about them?
Do you hold your breath?
The very first time that Megan had told me about it, I did it, and I successfully completed it. Almost did crash the car afterwards, but I did complete it. I don't do it anymore, mostly because of what I was bitching about earlier. The left lane campers, dog. The left lane is for fucking passing. Get in the right lane and get out of the way. Some of us are trying to be criminals. Get out of my way. Like you said, the speed limit is 70. I've got my cruise set at 75. If you want to set yours at 70, that's fine. Or 71, 72, whatever. Just get in the right lane with the rest of the people.
Do it in the middle or the right lane.
Yes, dude. Like, the left lane is for degens, and that's where I'm trying to be all the time.
What's worse is when the semis
Oh my God.
I know.
And there's the fucking signs that say left lane, no trucks. And what do we have
And
here?
they're like,
A left lane
let
in the truck.
Let me just scoot on in here real quick and go down to 50 because there's a massive grade in the hill.
Let me toss on my 4-ways, and me and Billy Bob, we're going to hold up both lanes downhill 40 miles an hour. Get fucked, everybody behind me, because you're along for the ride now.
That is the worst part.
Have you ever wanted to drive off the truck off-ramp thingies?
the emergency escape ramp or whatever?
Just one time, I just want to be like, nah, and just mash the gas.
It'd be fun. It'd be fun going up, going down, backwards.
You just turn around. You just whoop, whoop. But, dude, it's just like the intrusive thoughts. Like, sometimes you just want to.
No, because you know what's going to happen? That one time you finally give into that thought. There's going to be a semi behind you like, God, I hope no one uses the ramp before me, because they're going with like 90 barreling down a hill.
Their brakes are actually failing
behind there. Yeah, their brakes are completely shot. Engines on fire. They're barreling up that hill, and you're just like, man, that was a lot of fun going. I'm glad I tried that.
Pancake.
Done.
No, just every time I see one of those, I'm like, is this the time? Is this the time I do it? Not this time. Okay.
Not this time. Maybe next time. Maybe next time.
You like take your foot off the brake and like just hover over the gas pedal, and you're like, I could just do it.
But then
I could just push it and just.
But then a car comes in the right lane, but next to you, you're like, oh, okay, not today.
Not today.
Next
not
time.
Today.
Next trip.
Dude, speaking of driving, you know, like you said, it's the utmost of content when there's no reason to be anything but content. So Megan and I are cruising, right? She's got an audio book on, and I'm doom scrolling with what little bit of service I've got. And she's just, and I can kind of see her just like looking at the mountains. You know, she's paying attention to her. She's just like looking up, and she hits me with what animals do you think live out there? And I was like, I don't know, probably like squirrels and birds and, probably deer. And she's like, do you think there's like mountain lions and like cougars and bears? And I was like, I don't know, maybe. Like, I've never really looked into it. It's like, I don't really know. And I'm no, animalologist, but like, I would assume that there's probably woodland creatures out there.
Oh, sure.
Less than 100 feet later, what do we see dead on the side of the road? A motherfucking bear. I swear to God, dude. She was like, what are the chances? And
are you serious?
I swear to God, dude. It was big and black, so like it wasn't a deer.
Yeah.
And it was like the whole ass carcass just like on the side of the road, but it was just like, we were just talking about this 100 feet later.
So today on Semi versus Bear, we know who wins. Semi.
Find out next week. Dude, it was just crazy. She's like, oh, yeah, like, what do you think live out there? Bears, cougars, mountain lions, blah, blah. And we're just cruising along. Maybe not 100 feet because, like, I can see that far, but, like, we're just cruising along maybe, like, a couple miles. Not even 2 miles down the road. Bear, dead on the side of the road.
And you're like, you know what? There are definitely bears.
Dude, we looked at each other. We're like, no fucking way. Like, no way you said that and then that happened. Like, what? No way. So... let's see, any other crazy shenanigans happen while we were driving? Do you see any crazy accidents, any crazy drivers? Trying to think.
Oh, you know what's really fun is when somebody gets in the left lane behind you and they start flashing their brights at you. Right. And they start riding your ass. And then they expect you to like speed up and go around the car next to you. But it's like, man, I'm already going 75 and a 70. If you're this impatient, you can
fuck right off.
Right off.
I'm going to pass the car on the right, and when I do, I'll get over.
Yeah,
like just give me 400 feet, and I'll get out of your way.
Yeah. So
I just Captain Impatience
every single time, and like a lot of times, I am like in the process of getting ready to get over, and they're over there like flash, 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 flash. I'm like, oh, never mind, staying right here. Cruise 75. Like, I was about to get over, and then you wanted to just be an ignorant dick.
You had to show me how big your peen was, and now we're going to all go slow. Fuck you.
Yeah, Dick, I don't care about you and your F-350 getting 9 miles to the tank. That's not my problem.
Not 9 miles to the tank.
Yeah, not my problem, bud. I'm gonna go 75 cruise control, and...
shit, I'd set it to 69, just laugh.
Nice.
No, dude, you're absolutely right. Yeah, and I was just bitching about being one of the left lane speeders, but like, I'm a courteous speeder, right? Like, if you're in the left lane, I'm not going to flash. I'm going to get behind you and I'll wait. And like, if you get over, no problem. We're going to go. All right. Everyone's going to have a good day. If you're going to be a dick unintentionally, right? Like unprovoked, right? Unprovoked, be a dick. then we're gonna have some problems. Then
Like if you
then
get in the
I'm
left
gonna,
lane,
I'm gonna scoot over across the yellow line so you see me in your side mirror. Like I know you see me. I know you fucking see me.
Yeah.
Fucking get over.
yeah, and it's like if you just get in the left lane and you're just going like 60 and a 70 or something,
Fuck right off.
Get out. Just get out. But if you're provoked,
Yes.
then
it's completely justified.
then you can teach them a lesson.
Absolutely
Make their date a little bit worse. I remember seeing there was like
the day you deserve, sir.
Exactly. I saw a bumper sticker that was like "Go around, I left on time" or something like that.
Yeah, I saw that on Instagram too. It was like a middle finger, and it was like "Fuck you, I left on time."
Go around, I left on time. Like, man,
I kind of need one of those.
I love that. That's very accurate.
Let's see what other. Oh, you know what? While we were on the road, did you see any of the new signs for Wendy's new saucy nuggies?
Saucy nuggets.
Yeah, they have boneless. Well, obviously they're nuggets, so of course they're boneless, dipshit. They have sauced up nuggets now. They had like 4 or 5 different flavors. Hot take: tried the garlic parm. Wasn't a fan.
Oh,
yeah.
Well, I just saw something at KFC for like a sauced nugget.
Really? Are you sure it wasn't a Wendy's ad?
No. Hold on.
Because I feel like for both KFC and Wendy's to drop saucy nugs at the same time, that's just asking for a Twitter feud. Because you know Wendy's brings the heat on Twitter. Wow.
KFC new saucy nuggets.
Wow. Well, I had the Wendy's ones, and I'm gonna be honest, the garlic parm wasn't that great. Now,
10 piece for $5.99.
I don't remember what I paid, but I also got a 10 piece, and I wasn't a fan. They were just.
What are the flavors?
They were mediocre.
These names, okay.
Are these are the KFC ones, right?
Yeah, Georgia Gold, Honey Sriracha,
Okay.
Nashville Hot,
Yeah.
Korean Barbecue,
Right.
and then my favorite,
Ooh.
Sticky Chicky.
Not the sticky chicky. Wow. Does it say what sticky
Sweet
chicky
and
is?
sour.
That checks out.
Ooh.
That sounds
I'm kind
refreshing.
of interested about that Sticky Chicky.
I think Wendy's brought out a garlic parm, probably like some sort of barbecue or buffalo, and then there was a spicy version of 2 of them. So there was like 2 flavors, and you could also get a spicy version. I just tried the regular garlic parm because we were not trying to have no roadside accidents. You know.
Yeah.
Got DEFCON 5, gotta go. So
It's blasting into the small bush on the side of the road.
yeah, it's a lot different from a side of the road pee break.
Yeah.
Versus you're just bare ass just exploding on a tree.
Got that deep belly stomach cramp and just like, damn it, Honey Sriracha.
The bubble gut is real, bro.
Man. Should we try some of these KFC ones on the podcast next week?
If you remember, I'll try them. I will not remember to get them, even though I live closer to KFC.
Remind
than you
me next Tuesday at 6 p.m. to get KFC saucy wings.
Are we doing it Tuesday next week? We are now.
Yeah, we are now.
Heard it here first.
Well, yeah, 'cause
folks.
I'm leaving Thursday morning, so I don't want to be up late on Wednesday.
Right.
Yeah.
Of course. Sorry.
Yeah. Planning.
Let's see. What else do I have on my notes here? Yeah, I mean, I also wrote down a bunch of stuff while I was in Ohio because I love when we do go home, I get to talk to Megan's brother and sister-in-law, and they've got 4 chillins. So, you know, I've talked about Megan's nibblings on the podcast before. Part of the reason why I also don't want children is there's just too many goddamn nibblings out in this world. There's like just children are just so enchanting. They're just so like mesmerizing. Like you look at them and go, what is going on inside that small little brain of yours?
Yes.
Megan's nibblings range anywhere from, or not anywhere. The oldest, I think he is 14, 15, and then the youngest one is 8. So they've got the gauntlet, right? They've got high school all the way down into elementary school. Do you know, has Reed told you what mewing is? Have you heard about mewing?
Can't say I've ever heard that, no.
If I went like this, would you know what I was talking about?
No.
So apparently that is this thing, and you'd have to look this up or at least ask small children in your life if this is a thing or not. But apparently it's like working on your jawline and like, shh, I don't want to talk to you. But it's called mewing. But it of course just riles the kids up, right? Like if I was to like look at you and we're like working on a math test and I was like, you'd start laughing because apparently it's funny to children to do this. And it's gotten so bad that in some schools where the district where they live, it's like banned. And like if you do it, you get in trouble. All for just going,
What?
like,
what do you mean?
Fuck even is that? And Megan's sister-in-law called it mewing, and I was like, "What is this?"
I don't even know what that is.
And I was afraid to Google it because, frankly, I don't want to know what what I mean. Like
I don't want the Urban Dictionary version.
I've looked
this.
up some weird stuff. I wasn't trying to end up on some government list.
Some predator website.
Yeah, right. Like things that children are doing. I'm not trying to Google that. But dude, apparently there's this thing called mewing. And if you do this little hand gesture and go like that, you just get in trouble at school in Ohio.
There was something that Taylor was talking to me about. I'm trying to adjust this so it's in the right spot for me. There was
something like you're struggling.
No. There was something Taylor was telling me about. I was like, oh, yeah.
Oh?
So we were like in the car and we were like joking around and stuff, me, Taylor, and Reed. And I was like, oh, yeah.
Oh.
Like,
can I get a oh, yeah?
Yeah, because it was like funny in context with the conversation. And Taylor's like, don't. I'm like, what? And she's like, that's like a problem in his school.
For real?
Yeah. Like, kids are getting in trouble for doing that because teachers are like, yeah, because like they think it's like a sexual thing.
Well, okay, yeah.
Yeah, so like you have all these little kids going, oh yeah.
Can you just imagine just being in like the middle of a general assembly? Can I get a hiya? And just all of these children are like, hiya.
Ranging from 5 to like 12. Just
love it. That is hilarious.
Yeah.
So that's like banned in the schools around
here.
Yeah,
they will get in trouble for doing that.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I thought it was the funniest thing ever because I think it's hilarious. Like
we might have touched on this before, but one of my coworkers, her kids are in the high schools in the area where we live, and I guess there's like a big problem with these kids wearing like cat ears. And they had to ban cat ears, not for the reasons you think, not because these kids are identifying as cats and they're meowing at people, even though that would sound like that mewing thing that I was talking about earlier.
That makes a lot more sense for mewing.
That's what I thought too, but Yannicki was like, no, it's this. And I was like, oh, okay. Well, I mean, like, obviously you're the one dealing with it, so who am I to argue with you? But yeah, these kids wear cat ears, and they're banning them because like some of these kids are wearing like metal ones or like hard style ones, and they're like calling them weapons. It seems a little ridiculous, right?
Yeah.
The distrust in your eyeballs was just you're like,
yeah, I just
It's one of those things, right? You're like, I didn't think that would be a problem. Why is it a problem?
I just remember like being in high school, you know, a long time ago.
Okay, boomer.
Yeah, and people would like there would be like those anime girls, you know, the ones who like shop at Hot Topic and Spencer's and shit, and they would wear like stuff like that.
You mean the scene girls?
Yeah, the ones who just, you know, like the little thing.
Yeah, right. The MySpace.
But they would have like cat ears on. It's like, okay, whatever. Like, good for you. As long as you're happy, then you be a cat.
Keep doing it.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember back in our days when Jenko jeans were a thing, and like
yeah.
the trip pants and the big old chain wallets. How were those legal? But these kids can't wear cat ears. Like what?
And nowadays, absolutely, they would not be allowed to have chain wallets.
Yeah, dude. Could you imagine just like rolling up and just like choking out one of your ops in the hallway after math? You know what an op is?
No.
Oh, it's your opposition. It's your enemies. The ops. The ops are after you.
You have oppositions in high school now?
Well, I mean, just anybody who's not one of your homies is your ops. You got to be on the lookout for the ops. He is stunned right now. So yeah, there's like there's another thing that's just going around on the internet. You know, you got your ops, man. You got to be on the lookout for the ops.
I'm not gonna do well with a kid in high school because like all of this seems really
stupid
and really extra. Like why do we need this? Don't just go to school.
Yep.
Fall asleep in class, barely skate by,
like the rest of us.
Graduate, and then move on with your life. Why are there oppositions? Why are there people with cat ears? You know what I mean? Like what?
Stabbing people with their cat ears.
Why?
It's 2024, man. Anything's possible.
I am so confused.
Dude, yeah. So where was I going? Oh yeah, could you imagine just choking out one of your ops with your chain wallet and your Jinko jeans back in when did we graduate? 08 and before, man.
I don't think they were even doing that back then because that just seems ridiculous.
Yeah, because it is.
Yeah.
But yeah, now we're concerned. Well, what was it? Megan shared that thing in the group chat the other day. The backpack policy.
Oh, needing a clear backpack now?
Heaven forbid these kids roll up with a, Glock in their backpack.
Well,
we got to be able to see it in that clear backpack.
So like my question is like what incident happened that caused this necessity?
Well, I mean, let's be real. It was probably some sort of weapon.
Yeah. So I mean,
there's
like
no reason
honestly,
to just
like
do it.
Okay, I don't care. Like if it's gonna keep my kids safer, I'll buy them a clear backpack. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, right. It's like, oh, cool. I'm so glad last year you bought that sick ass Ninja Turtle backpack. Now we got to throw it away.
Yeah, do I get a reimbursement for the backpack that I use because some dumb shit kid rolled up with a pocket knife?
Not my kid. So now my kid's got to have a clear backpack because my kid that definitely didn't cause trouble.
Just isolate the degens and make them wear clear backpacks.
Yeah. Scarlet letter, clear backpack kid. Pick on the clear backpack kids. Yeah, they'll definitely not show up with other things in their clear backpacks. You didn't really think that one through, did you?
No, I did, but it's one of those things. It's me being ridiculous.
I was to say it's not definitely not funny to joke about that.
Well,
because, definitely did, and sadly probably will continue to happen.
Yeah, no, in all seriousness,
yes.
I'm fine with clear backpacks. Yes. Again, if it keeps my kid and every other kid safe,
right,
do it. But for the joke of
GTA 6
of what we were talking about
in a video game,
yeah,
in a video game,
yeah, pick the bad apples, make them wear clear backpacks. No, but I don't know. It's fine. I'm all about extra safety precautions.
I do agree. It does. Some of them seem like a little bit over the top, but then in the grand scheme of things, retroactive sort of policy is better than no policy at all. So
yeah, like hindsight, like okay, good. I'm glad there are armed guards and metal detectors at high schools in troubled areas because you're probably going to save some kid's life. Like,
yeah,
great.
We didn't have it to begin with, and look what happened. So now we have it, and hopefully it stops.
Right.
Yeah, so that took a turn. Welcome to episode 58, everybody.
Yeah, let's change the topic. I got another tattoo.
Did you? I have some updates.
Yeah, I got more tattoos. I got a 2-hour bicep tattoo, and that sucked.
We had a discussion via text message. Like at 16, bicep tattoos, easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
Yeah, dude. Like, well, the last time I got a bicep tattoo, when I got that last one done, I was probably, oh Jesus Christ, I was probably like 20. I was probably like 20, 21 maybe. And it was like, this was like a 3-hour tattoo, and I'm like, cool, yeah, all right, man, no problem. But now
I'm gonna go to the gym after this. You really get a good pump going.
Yeah, but now 35, I'm like,
dude, I'm gonna go home and take a nap.
Doug, you got any more of that spray that makes it not feel things?
You got any Advil?
And like, what's funny is like he did use that is it Bactine, like the numbing spray?
Yeah, I think so. That sounds right.
That did not work whatsoever.
Didn't even touch it.
So like he sprayed it on and put some wrap over it, which you're supposed to do. It took away the sting that I had at the current moment. Then he started tattooing again. I'm like, yeah, there it is.
Yeah, it's back.
Like this was pointless, but okay.
We just wasted 30 minutes, but it's okay.
Yeah, but I'm like 2 more tattoos away from having this arm
finished up.
Yeah, shoulder to hand finished.
What do we have left on the menu? How many more do we have to catch them all?
Oh, I mean, quite a few apparently, but I mean
there's over 1,000 now. But
I think I got room for 2 more, and I'm just gonna have some filler in this spot. I'm not doing another thing in there.
Yeah, that spot we don't go there.
No, that already
we don't go there.
Sucked a lot.
Yeah, we don't go there.
I went there in my last one, and that was awful. Yeah, I don't want to do that again.
Not having a good time.
No, we can just draw some clouds and shade that shit in and call it a day.
Right.
I'm fine with that. But I think I got room for 2 more. And then this arm will be done, and I'm going to start working on this here left leg.
Your pants?
My leg.
Start working on your pants?
Working on my pant leg, yeah.
Not your pant sleeve?
Yeah.
Leg sleeve? What, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 potential stories here. Pick a number. We're going to do story roulette here.
All right. Okay. So this is like what's the game show? We talked about it before on here with the cases.
Oh, Deal or No Deal.
Deal or No Deal. Okay, here we go.
I mean, it's only 1 through 5.
No, I got to pick a
This
number.
isn't that
I gotta pick a number. Okay. So today,
Okay.
what's today? It's 8:40 right now.
It's Tuesday, my dude.
8 minus 4 is 4.
Okay.
Plus 0 is still 4. So 4. We're going with 4.
Right. So I have on this list, number 4 is Sex Doll Man update.
Oh, yes. Yes.
You picked a good one.
Let's hear it.
So for those who are new listeners, way back in the archives there.
In the single digits.
Yeah, it's literally one of the first episodes. There is this guy that I happened to stumble upon on Instagram, and he has a Finstagram. You know what a Finstagram is, right?
I'm going to go with no.
Context clues would be a fake Instagram.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Okay.
So he has a Finstagram still has a Finstagram for his now passed away sex doll girlfriend. He then hosted a sort of like, I don't know, bachelorette version dating show for his new sex doll girlfriend.
I was going to say, remember the game show?
She has now taken over the Finstagram, right? So now he has resorted to posting again on her Instagram, pretending to be her. It is a photo of him, and it's like, ooh, check out my man. Any girl would be lucky to have him. Here's the things he likes, and here's blah, 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 blah. And it's like, is this man really self-reporting on the girlfriend's Instagram that he's looking for a real woman, and he's using the sex doll to like propagate his online dating profile? I fell down another rabbit hole, man.
He's going to find a woman out there who's like, I'm going to show him what a real woman's like.
I'm going to show him what a real one feels like. Because you know what, I mean, let's be real here. Come on, folks, we're all adults here. You don't buy a sex doll and then pretend it to be your girlfriend and not do the beast with 2 backs to the sex doll. Like, you know, you go 10 toes to Jesus with the sex doll.
Do you think he busts out the dead ex-girlfriend as well?
Brother, what if she's just like propped up in the corner?
Just cucking it the whole time. That's all it is.
Done.
That's it.
I'm done. He did not just say that the fucking dead girlfriend is cucking in the corner. Oh my God. Your nibblings listen to this. And
They don't anymore.
They've given up on it?
Yeah.
Okay.
We made sure.
Boy, oh man. They were like, what? Uncle Jason, what's cucking?
I use the word cuck a lot for some reason for the last few years, and now I got to use it in context, and I feel good about it.
Do you feel justified?
I do.
It's like using a slang term that you hear a kid say, and then you use it in the right context. You're like, yeah, I'm cool, I'm hip, I'm with it. But for real though, you know what? That's a very good point. I wonder, like, what did he do with the old one? Did he just throw it in the dumpster?
She's just like in a closet, just like.
Like that episode of Dave where he busts out the thing and he like slings it over his shoulder to carry it to the bathroom.
Oh my God.
But for real though, like how do you dispose of one of those in like a humanely manner?
You don't. You know, he blasted some cleaner through that thing and put it in a Tupperware or something.
Just stuffed it in a garbage bag.
Just like slid it under the bed and like
it's
one
in a suitcase.
Day.
It's like a
yeah, one day you're gonna make your comeback into my life somehow. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm just saying, if he was intimate with it once, he's not gonna stop. Now he's got now he's got modeled 2.0.
Her name is Brandy. The other one was Kim, I believe. I think it was Kim. Maybe? I don't know. It doesn't want the new girl, her name is Brandy. And
God.
I can't help myself, but like every time she, air quote, posts on Instagram, I have to go to the comment section and just see what kind of shenanigans are happening there. Because and here's the shocking part is there's times where I have found other girl dolls, Instagrams, commenting on the girl dolls pictures and pages. And they're like, oh, me and so are so happy to see you and so being happy. And it's like, so this is another dude pretending to be a girl commenting on a fake girl's Instagram who's run by the other dude. And it's like, y'all are just getting out of control with this.
Dude, they're just supporting each other.
There's
it's
so
just
many
bros supporting bros.
There's so many levels to the weirdness. If you want to support your bros, just go support your bros and do it for them. Why do you have to involve these weird fake Instagrams for the public to see? Like, it's all
about appearance, man.
I'm not king shaming. I like weird stuff just as much as the next weird guy. But like, I don't put that shit out on the internet for people to see. Like, what happens behind my closed doors is my business and Megan's business, not your business. But like, people just be putting shit on the internet for everybody to see. And it's like, what are you doing?
It's the thought of like, if I can make some money off of this, why not?
You know what? Here we are sitting here on our podcast. So I'll shut up.
Cash that check.
Cash that check, sis.
As long as they don't make it out to her because she's not real. She
can't right. She doesn't have a bank account. She doesn't have a social security number.
There's no check-ins or savings or.
He has to hold her hand to write her name on the check. It's just, but dude, like, let me show you this because it just made me laugh, man. Why don't you do another hydration? Check.
Hydration. Yeah, posture check.
Yeah,
you driving right now?
Hydration check. Who do we supported by while I'm pulling this up?
We're supported by none other than Dubby. Drink more water, be more better.
Yep.
Something like that. A little hydration check.
It also really makes me laugh that this dude, he says that he's like a man of God.
Oh.
So he's like, I'm all for being a man of Jesus out there supporting the juggalos and
what?
The juggalos and the juggalettes. Yeah, the juggalos and
oh my god.
Yeah, but look, here it is. This one's not bad, but like, describe to the viewers what you're looking at right now, without using names because we're not trying to dox nobody.
Yeah, there's a guy in cargo shorts.
Jean cargo
shorts.
Some sick jorts, bro.
In New Balances. It looks like this image was made in MS Paint. There's a juggalo
whoop whoop
symbol. Yeah, whoop whoop. And then it says, a name.
Yep.
And then any single girl or woman would love to have a man who is hashtag athletic, hashtag athlete in any hashtag sport. We love you. Oh, and the song that's on the picture is Shania Twain's You're Still the One.
You're still the one I run.
So to.
This is her. The stunned look on his face.
Why is her body not proportionate to anything?
Well, because you can buy it that way. When you go on the website, dude, I've actually so for realsies, for funsies, I've looked on the website to see like kind of what kind of customization options you can get on there. Brother, there is some weird ass shit you can put on those things. Would you, if you had to guess, what would be one of the strangest upgrades that you could buy for one of those sex dolls? What do you think it would be?
I don't even know, dude.
I mean, beyond just buying a sex doll, what do you think is just give me some crazy concept of what you think you could install on a sex doll. Because I'm telling you, you're not ready for what I'm going to say.
I can't even think right now. I have so many thoughts in my head. What?
I have 2 words for you. Fuckable nipples.
No.
I swear to God, dude, it's a thing that you can buy to upgrade on these things. So not only can you just size them up and you could get J cup, G cup, the big old honking mommy milkers, you could also pay for the fucking fuckable nipple upgrades in which the nipples are now a hollowed out orifice for you to do your thing with. Yeah. So just right. So like we are so doomed as a society.
I'm still looking at this picture and like I just don't understand.
Wait, which one are you looking at now? Okay, the same one.
I just don't understand why it looks like she has T-Rex arms.
Yeah, they do seem to be very sort of like stout like and not very like what's the word when they like when you would buy an action figure as a child and they're like, "Oh, it's got opposable arms. Yeah, it's got opposable."
There's no articulating limbs anywhere on this.
Thank you. That's the word, articulation.
How many wigs does she have?
That also is another concern. Is like this man just keeps all of her clothes in his house. Like if he truly ever brought a real female over there and she like went through his closet or Brandy's closet for that matter, she'd be like, what the fuck? Why do you have all these girl clothes and girl wigs? And why does your sex doll have fuckable nipples?
Well, I gotta support it because she's got a Judgment Day shirt on in this picture and she's got a WWE belt.
She's one of your people.
Yeah.
So you can't be too mad
when
she's one of your people. What do you mean, you people?
Yeah, I don't understand.
Right?
I don't understand
the
this.
befuddlement is real.
Like, there's a picture of them playing beer pong, but like, brother, she's not playing.
Yeah, no, she just kind of stands there and just does this.
Oh, and they got a friend over.
I've told you about this, dude. Like,
yep.
Okay, so pause, right? I've said this before, and I need to reiterate this. Now that you've seen the photo, like, you and I hang out, okay, right? And in between us on this couch is my sex doll girlfriend. You know what I do to this thing, and you're going to put your hands on it? That's fucking weird. Like, if you're going to come over and hang out and, like, hug my sex doll girlfriend or, like, hey, man, hey, oh, sorry, I'm doing the dishes. Can you, like, she falls over. Can you pick her up real quick? Like, no, bro, I'm not touching the thing you put your dick in. That's fucking weird. Like, that's fucking weird. Is it me? Is it me, or is it weird?
No, it's weird.
Okay. Or maybe it's us.
I'm still scrolling here, and there's a picture of her with an inflatable guitar.
What's the caption say? Because he hashtags everything. It's so great.
My man and I did some hashtag photography today. I love all hashtag music, from hashtag pop to hashtag rock to hashtag hip hop to hashtag country, all the way into something else. They got handcuffs. There's some role play.
Do you think she puts them on him?
I sure hope not, because he can't get those off himself. She doesn't have.
So I guess, what is the allure of handcuffing your sex doll girlfriend to the bed? It's not like she's going to get up and go anywhere without the handcuffs. Like, what's the point? Is it a visual aid? It's got to be a visual aid, right? Seeing the sex doll handcuffed to the bed is probably just, really gets his loins on fire.
How many, like, he's got to have a good job, right? Because he's paying for, one, like a sex doll, but like, there's a lot of outfits here.
Right,
I'm assuming good wigs are not cheap. I don't know.
I'm not up to date on my wig market prices. Like, what's the going ask rate for a nice good wig these days? Chime in below.
He got a few better ones eventually for her. Yeah,
brother, you were so befuddled. It's so great.
I don't think I can continue.
Did you make it far enough to see her smoking?
Yeah.
The sex doll smokes with him.
That's not good for her lungs. I guarantee she's gone soon, too.
I feel like the inside of the orifice is probably just gross.
He's going to be on his third fake.
It's all like tarry, Yeah.
Dog, I can't. I'm broke.
And then he puts his lips on the same place that he puts his... What?
Well, if this is your first episode...
By the way, they...
they officially tied the knot? Good for them.
February 17th, just married on hashtag Juggalo Day.
Oh, good for them. Good for them. Everything's legal.
I wonder did he get like an ordained minister to like conjoin the two?
It's probably their other friend just went online.
How does she stand on her own? Do you think he has like an off? Do you think he has to like edit out
a kickstand?
He has to like edit out the tripod that's holding her up.
It's like one of those action cam sticks.
just shoved up her ass.
And then you just edit it out in post.
You know what?
Okay.
We talk a lot of shit, but also we do a lot of weird stuff too. So like I
watch wrestling.
Okay, so I don't know if you scrolled far enough. This one has an emoji over a very sensitive area. So like I feel like this one was taken post or pre-coitus, and it's just a little weird.
It's during.
Yeah, this is the video.
He's right in. He's like, this looks good. It's a good angle.
But like, dude, what?
Oh my God.
Yeah, so that's you, man. You picked a banger,
dude. That method always works for winning. I feel like I just got the $1 million suitcase right now.
You know what? You did win big.
Oh boy.
But yeah, man. So again, for anyone who's been here since the beginning, that's your Sex Doll Man update.
Yeah.
For those of you who are just joining us, the Sex Doll saga is just, it runs deep in the sad boy lore.
Yeah, there's been many episodes. One day, we got to get him on the podcast.
Here's my problem.
Maybe after this episode, he probably wouldn't say yes.
Here's my problem is if we were to ever invite this person onto the podcast, we would have to tell them like, hey, I've been following you for quite some time now, and like he maybe if he did his research as a podcast guest would go back and listen to some of our stuff, and like you said, I feel like if he did listen to our content, he'd be like, fuck you guys, you're making fun of me. I want to be clear. Am I? Probably a little. But I also I come from a place of curiousness. What drives you to do that? Why? Please do explain yourself. I'd love to hear from you. Honestly, I want to know. I want to learn.
Yeah.
I'm not shaming, maybe a little. It's a little strange, but I also have my strange own hobbies behind closed doors too. So I am no different. We are all human. We all put our pants on the same way. But I want to come.
Sex doll, then you have to put the pants on.
Then you have to put the pants on for it, right? Yeah. Good point. I mean,
he's never coming on the podcast.
Never.
Okay. Well, I feel like this is the time we're going to wrap up episode 58. Thank you guys for joining. We love you all. And because we do, you should show some love back to us by hitting the subscribe button, the like button, the follow button, all those things that help get this podcast out in front of more people. Just so we continue doing this every week because we enjoy it and we want more people to enjoy it with us. So if you could do that, we would love it.
That'd be great. Man, it's crazy. I forgot for the last 51 minutes that I was sick. So like, whew. And now that we're like, all right, we're about to wrap up. I'm like, oh, I feel bad.
That's how I feel around you too. I'm just like, wow, everything's better. Nothing can go wrong.
Thanks, baby girl.
That's what I do.
Oh man, Taylor just has to love the compliments that we give each other because, like, you know what? Megan doesn't even compliment me the way Jason compliments me. So
I'm just saying I've known you longer, so
Fair point. Your
happiness
Megan.
matters.
What are you gonna do now?
Your happiness matters to me. I'm just saying.
Your happiness matters to me.
Thanks, bud.
Man, what's the music vibe today? I feel like we need futuristic sex robot music.
Done.
I'm
gonna search exactly that and see what happens.
I need
beep, beep, some boop, bop, boo beep.
Ooh, don't turn me on any more than I already am. We're talking about sex dolls. I'm already half chub right now. got a slow dance chubby right now. Never heard of that?
Yeah.
But yeah, for real, I need some cyberpunk futuristic strip club music. All
right, ready?
You got the vibe?
And play. Yeah, that's it.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah.
All right. Well, thank you again for joining us here for your regularly scheduled midweek Sad Boy update.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, brother.
Wow, this has been an episode.
Boy, we will catch you next week for episode 59.
Thanks for tuning in, everybody. As always, I'm Jim.
And I'm Jason.
We are the Midwest Sad Boys. Thanks for being here. Stay sad, y'all.
Bye.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Bye, everyone. See ya.